Good morning, guys, and you know what? It's a Sunday, and we're off to the city. And mauna, ang kuha na to ba? It's a beautiful day here in Cebu, but part of the country is also being battered right now by Typhoon Ramil. In this part of our country, in Visayas and Mindanao, we're also rocked by earthquakes once in a while, and we just had a recent big one also. A major one in Siargao, and you know that island is like one of the tourist capitals right now in Mindanao, and it's being rocked by earthquakes as well. So it's really a I don't know, we call it difficult time or strange times, because we never really had this experience na we have earthquakes, frequent earthquakes. So, diba? In different parts of the country. So, sa Bugo, there's still aftershocks. In Siargao, in Davao Oriental. It's, it's really a country built for resilience, because while we're experiencing earthquakes, Luzon is experiencing a typhoon. Grabe, di ba? Dapat yun, it just means that with this kind of incidents, when we have earthquakes, typhoons, we're always at risk of things na yung mga volcanic eruptions, because they call it not a specific ring of fire. But na itong point lang, Ana, is dapat we invest in infrastructure, sturdy, resilient infrastructure. Yung nang dapat kinahanglan itong mga congressman or the government should not tolerate corruption, especially in infrastructure, because infrastructure is the backbone of a country. If we don't have an sturdy infrastructure, so we will, even in our, let's say, evacuation center, we won't feel safe, because if we put substandard infrastructure, substandard roads, so even the rescue operations will be jeopardized, because you can trust the bridges, you can trust the roads, you can trust the flood control. So it should be a big crime to sabotage infrastructure in this country. Not only roads, not only flood control projects, but also things like evacuation centers, gyms, because everything's connected, even our airports, our seaports. Ano ba? We already know that we are at risk for floods, we are at risk for typhoons, winds na. We are at risk with earthquakes, landslides, and if we keep on tolerating people sabotaging our infrastructure, it's just not gonna work, because we're always gonna be behind. We'll deteriorate, because infrastructure is very important, not only in trade, tourism, travel. So, di ba, and even for the safety of the residents lang sad. Di ba, kada bang ingana ba na we shouldn't allow that. Di ba? Mas dako pa ng na mangawat ba ng sa infrastructure, like dyan, let's say, katong ni bayad og buwis ng smuggle og mga produkto. Ba't ka na gyud? Di ba? Because if we don't, if we have incidents, maguba ang mga tulay, maguba ang mga dalan, not because super strong ito mga typhoon or unsa, but because it was substandard, or because it was not built right. Di ba, mga hambugutan na maayo ko na ito, mga engineers, maayo maayo mo trabaho mga Pilipino. Yung ngano di man maayo ang trabaho nila diri sa atong country, di ba? Ano kuan na ba na? We are known to be really good workers, maayo pulido, ang maagi. Yung ano kung sa di na noon sa atong own infrastructure, di na noon, di ba? We hear stories na mga bridge na nahugma, mga daanan ng liki. But we have standards good na. Dapat, I don't know, we should not tolerate it should be the policy na even if we have to spend our roads for our roads, it should be the best. It should last for years because we already know na we'll always have typhoons, we're gonna have floods, we're gonna have even earthquakes now. We need strong roads, we need strong infrastructure, we need resilient ones. Diba? Gone are the days na maghimo daan na wide drainage. Diba? Gone are the days na pilpil lang yung gungkag mong daan. Dapat those roads could last years. So, lang na ba? Hopefully, mahimasmasa na ni mga politiko, mga kuan, if there should be a change in the system. I don't know how we can really change it, but dapat ingana na, we have to make sure, diba? We have the best infrastructure in the world, or most sturdiest. Kita ba yung Pirmi at Risk Town? Wala na ba? Crack lang na gamayng linog, bukuan na baha lang ng mga lugar, gamayng bagyo, gamayng uwan, diba? Lako kayong kuan na, lako ng binuang, kay bao na guntar, every year there's gonna be a typhoon, every year there's gonna be strong rains. Dapat mo na, and now every now and then we have even earthquakes. So sometimes we pray, but also we appeal to the people who are in power. I don't know, maybe the practice of having the lowest bidder would be bad, but if tangtangon sa nun ng lowest bidder, basig sobrang nakataas ang mga pedya, maura gihapong storyaha, kawaton ng gihapon. Pero we should be kuan ng gidaan. Why not be strict with the specs? Lowest bidder ta, pero natay minimum specs, diba? And dapat dali kita mong blacklist ng mga tao na kung wala na nila nahuman, they can take on other projects. Kasi ano usahay mo nang hibutang na nga sila na lang pirmi yawa na nga human. Why are they allowed to take new projects, to bid for more projects, diba? Daog sila. Sometimes they rig it pagani, or the stories are they probably almost regret. Ay mga favorite contractors na ito, mga politiko. So manang ingon ko na, oy, tarong mo. Diba kung mga contractors at tarong mo nindot bita na negosyo na iniingon ako sa una, nindot yung negosyo ang construction, labi na sa gobyerno. Yes, but there's a lot of caveat now na dapat managot mo. Maroon na yung problema rin sa atua usahay ba, walay accountability, diba? Dali na kaayo mo hire tag daghan kay mga Pinoy na maayo na abogado, daghan kay nag-abogado kay bibi sobra rang abogado res tong atong nasod kay daghan kay maayong abogado na maura madugay imbes mapaspas ang justice, delay ang justice kay may gid man laki gid to mga abogado. I think we would we should export some of our lawyers. We should put them outside naman nagpag-OFW na ang levels kay nga na atong kamaro atong mga abogado na malangan naman lang taan. So mo na kung even for the law students out there, hoy, kuha na. Should not forget your oath. Baka namang abogado maybe ganahan mo mag-abogado kay ganahan madato usad mo. Oh well, pero mauna ba na there should be at least mga ideals na ito i-follow you shouldn't be part of a syndicate. Mga kung may panginganan lang kung ipaghimo tagbagong abogado balaod na kung naay magilty na klinti apilo ng abogado guan. Especially some of the lawyers are the ones giving the best advices kaya how to skirt those issues. So kaya yun makaingon lang sila because they're an officer of the court. They can wash their hands because part na sa pinsa marabag di ba marabag grabe di ba marabag dagag na pawalang sala kay maro ilang abogado. Marabag can't they be as guilty as well. And we always say wa sila ilabot paita. So marabag manikwa na niron na accountability. People would dare to do so much mga daring things na lang noon kiwa na yung malaki accountability sa autuan nawala na ba mana from our contractors to our mga government officials manang let's hope and pray na nagini change na ni results ni atong mga investigasyon di ba. Come on, pirmi lang yung bisa marami. Sometimes now it's not even getting anywhere. Di ba? Kaya may mansad kayo mga tao na ibutang diha, i-question sa dayon nilang credibility ng mga tao kunuhay. Di ba? So manang lisod. Di ba lisod kayo. So, thank you so much for watching and I hope you'll have a great week ahead. Bye.